2017. What's wrong with 2016 or 15? Yeah, it's already, and until we have an equal playing field. If you're drafted by New York Jets, they'll go Giants because they're a bigger club, or Green Bay Packers, the cost of living in Milwaukee compared to New York is substantial, but you don't get any release. There's no, you get drafted. So if you're going to have, I've coached right through some challenging times, from VFL times when it was clearly a two-tiered system, to an AFL system where teams were entered into it via Western Australia, South Australia, first of all West Coast and then Adelaide, and then in addition to that Fremantle and Port, and Sydney going up there, and Brisbane having Brisbane joining up with Fitzroy, and so forth. So there's always been fluctuations. The quicker we straighten it out and put it on the table that it's got to be even, no matter where you are born, what size you are, what club you go to, or where it is, and it is absolutely flat, so there's no spikes in someone else's salary cap for particular reasons or because you live here or whatever you do, the better. See, I could spend another hour on this, because the clubs that I worry about, for this, and I'll take my Carlton hat off and put a hat on that is a football person and have been for a long time, is that my first old side, St Kilda, their last premiership was 66. Coached the Bulldogs, theirs was 54, was it? And then you've got Melbourne was 64. Now, we're not doing any favours for a competition that has people or clubs that have been in the system. Melbourne, one of the inaugural sides, and the Saints just a little bit later, and the Dogs probably later still. But what have they got? How do they get advantages? They don't get advantages. In fact, if anything, they're disadvantaged all the way through. They pay more for their grounds and a whole host of things. So, and it's not even the clubs that you worry so much about, it's the supporter groups. Because every supporter that pays a membership at a football club should have the equal rights to know that within his lifetime, or within the next 16 years, or 18 years, 18 sides, my side's got an equal right to think they can win a premiership. Well, that's not the case, and will never be the case under the present system. And it's already been compromised again by free agency. Not many players are going to put their hand up to play for the bottom sides, but sides in the bottom will lose players because they want to play for the top sides. So straight away they get stronger, and the sides in the bottom get weaker. So coaching Footscray in the VFL, I know how hard it was to play against Carlton and Hawthorn and Essendon and Collingwood, because they were the bigger clubs. And unfortunately, we're going to have we've got a tiered system now, and it's going to get worse with this free agency. But let's not make it doubly worse or whatever by having advantages through the salary cap. So that's only 5 minutes of the hour I'd like to be, but I could really go to town on a lot of issues, but we won't. Okay.
Thanks, mate.